So Jennifer Lewis, this old hag with 100 sexual partners. She said she slept with 100 people. Guys, you gotta think about it as a man. Let's say you have a girlfriend or a wife. Put your girlfriend in a room and then line up 100 men to go inside your girlfriend or your wife and tell me if you look at her the same after that is done. It's the same thing. What they did is just spread out over the years. But you got to think about it. Because she had 10 or 15 guys sleep with her in a year doesn't mean that it's any better. It's spread out. Women don't like sex. Let me tell you guys, women don't like sex. So for a woman to be that perverted, to sleep with 15 men every single year, you gotta know something is wrong with her mind. And she made that fake video pretending to care about that black boy that got missing in Mississippi or drowned in Mississippi. You guys don't know if the white boys killed him. You don't know that. He probably fell off the boat. Who knows? Nobody knows what happened until the people that were there come out and say something. Let's stop pretending like white people are going out there and killing black people for some reason. I'm still alive. I'm alive. I'm not a criminal. I don't hang with the wrong crowd. That's why I'm still alive. The number one reason why I'm still alive is because I'm a Christian. That is the only reason why I'm alive. And God put me in America. There's no vitriol from white people towards blacks. White people are not trying to harm blacks for no reason. There's no white person that hates me because of my skin color. There's no person like that. They might dislike me because of what other blacks have done to them. Because blacks are demonic. Blacks kill one another. Blacks kill their babies in the womb. Why doesn't Obama live in Chicago? Why doesn't Obama live in Chicago? Let me know. He built that ugly building in Chicago. He don't live there. He has a big mansion in, I don't know, I think he has a mansion in Martha's Vineyard or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what these people do. But they said the Obamas made over 9 figures. They went into the White House broke and left the White House as multi-millionaires. And these people are mad that Trump made $2 billion in over 2 years. When every president that has finished his term is freaking wealthy. That is how they do it. It's not going to change. So don't get mad. You go fight and be a president so you can make some money too. At least when the president is still money or whatever, at least they trying to fix the country. You go to Africa, they steal the money and they don't fix the country. Let's say the Africans get a loan for $10 billion. These dumb Africans will not fix the country for at least, they will not even invest in the country, at least put $4 billion into investing in the country, into fixing the roads, into fixing infrastructures, to encourage growth, economic growth. They won't do that. They're going to pocket all the $10 billion and leave the country to be filled. Or they're going to just use $1 billion and pocket $9 billion. Well, you know, $1 billion is not going to do nothing. $1 billion is not going to fix a nation overnight. It requires $10 billion. But they take the $10 billion and spread it out. And we never see the money. Obviously, they're not going to get a lump sum of $10 billion. It's spread out over the term. They'll get $50 million a year, $100 million a year, $1 billion a year, and they take all that money and they don't fix the country. If you're going to finesse and steal from the people, at least do something so they're not so mad at you. If you do 50% of the work, they're not going to kill you. Because the people are going to be mad one day. They're going to be mad. They're going to be like, why do we have all these resources in our country and you're not doing nothing with them? You're not developing our country. so that we could get jobs. They're gonna get mad at y'all and take your life. I'm not gonna play it. They're gonna take your life. You keep playing with the people and their feelings and keep lying to them, God will punish you. For real. Let's get back on the Jenifer Lewis lady. The lady, look, when a woman sleeps around, it's truly disgusting. Every man is going to tell you that. Any man that can tell you that, he still looks at a woman as pure, clean, and he will kiss her in the mouth if he knows that my woman has been with 100 people. That man is lying to you, or that man is a homosexual. There is no straight man that is comfortable with that woman being passed around like that. And them knowing. If they don't know, I'm not going to ask. But if they know, because you as an idiot, you come out online and tell us you have a sexual addiction, you have a sex addiction, and that you've slept with 100 plus men. If a woman is comfortable coming out and saying she slept with 100 people, you think that's all she's telling you? You think it's all your 100 people? You got to think about 100 penises have been in that woman's mouth, in her vagina, in her rear. You got to think about that. 100 men degraded the woman you're about to get married to. Degraded your wife. If you're stupid enough to already marry her, you got to think about it. They degraded your wife, bro. Every man, look, if every man could get $1 billion, every man will buy a virgin. If you think I'm lying to you, every man will buy a virgin. If you give a man $1 billion, he's going to go buy a virgin. Or at least as close as possible. If there's no more virgins on this earth, he's going to find one that only has one body. Because as a man, you want your wife pure, man. I don't know if it's spiritual or what, but the purity, a woman that is pure is like ice cream with real eggs in it. Ice cream with like super fat cream. Ice cream with honey in it. That is how beautiful it is. But women don't see it. Women think they're smart, but they're going against what men really want. A man wants a woman that's clean, pure. Look, when Jesus saves you, you are clean in his eyes. But in our eyes, you're not. In our eyes, we're going to look at you as that woman that was with 100 men. And it's not going to be wiped out of our minds. That's what I'm trying to tell women. If you're going to sleep around, don't go on the internet and say it. Don't make sex tapes. Don't do sex work. Especially sex work that could be put on the internet and it never goes away. You do OnlyFans, it never goes away. A man will judge you for the rest of your life until you die and go to heaven or hell. You are going to be judged to the day you die. If you make a sex tape, you intentionally make a sex tape and you release it. You release it to the public. This is not revenge porn with your ex-boyfriend or whatever. A man might be able to understand that. But a man still is going to go through it because he's like, damn, someone else had my woman. Every man is playing that in their heads, man. Every man thinks that girl is cheating on them. And that girl is not cheating. Every man is thinking like that because we know how weak women can be. And we could understand that. We see videos online when a man approaches a woman and he could easily get her number. The woman says she's married. The woman says she's in a relationship, and a man could easily get her number. When it's not supposed to be like that. So we know women are weak. A woman are able to fall to temptation easily. As a man, you know that. To me, if I get married and my wife cheats on me, I'm going to forgive her once. I'm going to give you one chance because I understand. I understand it. Temptation, weakness, you are forgiven. But if it happens again, it's over because I only give you one chance. God will give you multiple chances. Me, I give you one. That doesn't mean I hate you. It means that I'm forgiving you one time so I could be in your life. After the second time, I'm out of your life because you don't respect me. I give you one chance to disrespect me. And after that, it's over. We can have 20 kids. You disrespect me the second time? Because I know we are all Christians. We are supposed to we are supposed to forgive others. Especially other Christians. We're supposed to forgive them. So how can you not forgive your wife if she steps out? You know? You gotta forgive. You forgive her and she does it again, you forgive and you move on with your life. Because that woman doesn't respect you. She doesn't. She's gonna degrade you to the day you die. Because she thinks you're weak for forgiving. Because she has Satan's spirit in her. She doesn't have the Holy Spirit in her. Because a woman should bow down to you if you as a man can forgive her for cheating. Because that's a lot of men can't do it. A lot of men will slit your throat. A lot of men will kill you. A lot of men will go get HIV and come give it to you. A lot of men will destroy your life if you cheat on them. Men don't play with that. So if a Christian man can forgive you and you go out the second time and do it again, and you don't deserve to have a good man. You deserve to fail because you are weak. So that Jenifer Lewis lady, if you could come on the internet and tell us how many people you slept with, that type of secret has to go to the grave with you. That type of secret should be only told to your husband if you want to tell him. I wouldn't tell him that because he's gonna look at you as a whore. And once he starts looking at you as a whore, he's not gonna respect you ever again. Because every man wants a pure woman. As soon as he thinks you're not pure, he's not going to respect you any longer. I'm telling you that. You cheat on a man, he's not going to look at you as the same. He's not going to look at you as the same ever again. He's going to look at you as a whore to the day you die. I'm going to be honest. Men don't like whores. Men sleep with whores when they're weak. When they haven't found Christ. But a man, when he finds Christ, he wants a pure woman. He wants a woman that is pure. Men don't care if you're not pure, if they want to sleep around. A man that's not sleeping around wants pure. Men that sleep around don't care if you're pure or not, because they want to sleep with you. If you're pure, they won't be able to sleep with you. But if you're not pure, they can sleep with you. That's why they champion you guys. Hey, go out, explore, have as much sex as you want, sleep with a bunch of men, have threesomes, have gangbangs, have trains, because it's benefiting men and it's degrading you. You see how Satan can destroy a woman's mind like that? A woman thinks she's empowered when 3 penises are inside of her body. 1 in her mouth, 1 in her butt, and 1 in her vagina. A woman thinks that is empowerment. To have 3 men degrade you at the same time, that is strength for women. They think that is strength. That is God-given strength. That's what they think that is. That's why I always say women are not smarter than men. Women are not, quote-unquote, wiser, more intuitive, and all that nonsense that weak men say. An intuitive woman is not going to have 3 penises in her at the same time, degrading her. That is an intuitive person. That is not a wise woman. That's a foolish woman. Okay? A lot of women don't do that stuff. I'm saying the women that do it. The woman that think having multiple sexual partners is empowerment. Because the men could do it, so they could do it too. That's why they do it. Women don't like sex. They just want to compete with men. A woman that has to take 30 minutes for an hour to have a freaking orgasm. A man, a minute, 2 minutes, he's done. He has a good orgasm. And he barely had to work for it. You had to work for that thing for 30 minutes with that remote. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. You got to be on that thing, doing this, doing it. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So you know it's not natural. Sex should never take 30 minutes. Sex, 1-2 minutes, you're done. A baby is made. But a woman wants to compete with a man. She's playing with her toys for 30 minutes just having a release. Because it's fake. It's not real. It's not real. That's not what God made that body part for. How can you have sex for 30 minutes? Like, it makes no sense. 30 minutes for sex? That is insane. Because women are not supposed to have sex for 30 minutes. Sex is not really for the woman. It's for the man. The man really gets the enjoyment out of it for the most part. Like, 9 out of 10 times, the man is the one that's having all the pleasure. Because that's how God made it. 30 minutes. Imagine you wasted 30 to an hour trying to chase an orgasm that you're not supposed to have. But women do it all the time because they're trying to compete with men. That is all. That's it. Competition with men. They're always going to fail. Miserably, too. Because once you keep doing that, you lose sensitivity down there. Imagine you play with your body part for 30, 40, 60 minutes. You're going to lose sensitivity. Especially if it's a man-made thing that you use it to vibrate yourself. You're going to destroy that organ. Ask women that do it. Their husband can't please them no more because they've destroyed their clitoris. They've destroyed that organ. Playing with that organ.